Hi, my name is Newell Davis with World Composting, and today we're going to do an update on our urban worm bag. Now, it's been about 9 days since I added in the watermelon, and it looks like if you come down here, it's starting to leak out the bottom here. So we're going to clean that up. We're going to put a tray underneath to kind of catch any more of this liquid that drains. So actually what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to take some of this paper that I have and just sort of clean it up. Now, it's been leaking now for a couple days probably, and I just noticed it when I came down here. And it doesn't have any smell at all or smell bad. It's actually fine. And actually, hold on here. I think I'm going to need probably some paper towels to clean this up. But what I do want to point out is that it's not leaking from anywhere on here on the bag. It's leaking actually right by the zipper. And it's not leaking out this bottom section either. It's all coming through the zipper area, and that's how it's getting out of the bag. So it's not like this bag isn't waterproof as you would think it would be, being plastic on the inside. So I'll clean this up, and I'm going to put in under one of these trays here, like this. So this is what I'm going to put underneath. I'm going to slide that underneath, and any more of this leachate that travels through the bag will just fall in here, and that way I can not have it all over my floor. So coming back to the bin now, we're going to open this up. We're going to take a look and see how it is. All right, it looks like it's actually compressed quite a bit in here. So let's dig in here and see how it looks. All right, plenty of worms in here. And nice big worms. It's a little bit chilly in here, actually. It feels a little cold, which, I mean, can happen. The basement here is not heated, really. But it looks like they've consumed this entire watermelon. It looks like it's gone. There's plenty of worms in here still. They're spread out maybe a little bit more though, but I can definitely, oh, here we go. Here's a huge amount of them right here. So as you can see here, they found some of the watermelon that's left over, and it looks like that's probably part of the rind there that might have been, hey, maybe had some plastic on it, but there's still a lot of worms in here in this section where the watermelon was. So this is really starting to look really well composted, and the paper is starting to break down as well. Again, another section with more worms. As you can see here, looks like this is a piece of the rind here that still has not been consumed by the worms. So they're still working at it, but it's really gone down. I mean, there's a huge chunk of watermelon that I threw in here that they're working through. Still some banana peels left in here that they're not working on really at all. It looks like probably because of the watermelon, which is one of their favorite foods I found. Again, another banana peel. So we're going to bury those in. We're going to open this up a little more. I think I'm going to add a little bit more food. So I'm going to add a few more banana peels here that I have. These are frozen now, obviously. As you know, I freeze everything. I'm just going to throw in a few of these. I'm going to kind of stack those back up a little bit. And I'm also going to throw in, I think we're starting to consume some of the bedding. So I'm going to throw in some of this bedding material I have here. And this will also help absorb any of the moisture from the new food that I put on later, because this is all compressed down into the bottom here. And as I add more food, it's just going to get more liquidy. So we're going to add that back on the top. The bin is doing pretty well, except for the leaking out the bottom. But as I said, I threw in a huge amount of watermelon with a lot of moisture in it, and that can happen. I've had that happen with a lot of other bins that I've had where it's filled up with water from the watermelon, or if it's a flow through, all that water just eventually goes out through the bottom. I am impressed with the size of these bins. This one has contained the watermelon very well. It only came out through those zipper portions in the bottom, which, as I said, is not surprising. It's not like this top right here. The moisture is able to go out, though. It didn't pool in the bin. It feels like everything's kind of still loose, and it's not overly wet. It's not turning into mud. So this is working really well, this flow-through bin. So we're going to keep it going. I'm trying to get it up to probably about here before I empty it. It's just taking a while. It's a big surface area. This is probably 2.5 times the bins that I would normally fill up with these 10-gallon totes I use. So it's working pretty well, though. So that's my update for this week, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much.